Russians use everything they have against Bakhmut and other our beautiful cities. The occupiers have a significant advantage in artillery. They have an advantage in ammunition. They have much more missiles and planes than we ever had. And it's true, but our defense forces stand. And we and we all are proud of them. The Russians' tactic is primitive. They burn down and destroy everything they see. They send thugs to the front lines. They send convicts to the war. They threw everything against us, similar to the other tyranny, which is in the battle of the Bulge. Threw everything it had against the free world, just like the brave American soldiers, which held their lines and fought back Hitler's forces during the Christmas of 1944. Brave Ukrainian soldiers are doing the same to Putin's forces this Christmas. Ukraine holds its lines and will never surrender.
Yes. Yes. Get y'all ass up. Yeah. We'll never cower to Russia. Fuck Russia. Fuck Russia.
So here is the front line. The tyranny which has no lack of cruelty against the lives of free people. And your support is crucial, not just to stand in such fight, but to get to the turning point to win on the battlefield. We have artillery. Yes. Thank you. We have it. Is it enough? Honestly, not really. To ensure Bakhmut is not just a stronghold that holds back the Russian army, but for the Russian army to complete.
I love how he says, is it enough? Not really, but he's grateful, right? You have to be grateful. And that's why everybody laughed it off. He didn't get upset because he knows that the United States has went above and beyond to help the people of Ukraine. There's no doubt.
Pull out more cannons and shells are needed. If so, just like the Battle of Saratoga, the fight for Bakhmut will change the trajectory of our war for independence and for freedom. If you're patriots.
Now, I see somebody in the comments saying, grateful for his $8 million mansion. You expect the president of a country to live in an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment? I mean, I'm not even saying if it's right or wrong, but you're surprised. You name me one leader that's a president of any nation. That's what I want you to do. Name me a president of any nation that is living in an apartment building, that's living in a 2-bedroom house. That's what I want you to show me.
Stop the Russian terror against our cities. It will let Ukrainian patriots war to the full to defend.
I mean, it's like they expect him to live at the motel or some shit.
When Russia cannot reach our cities, but its artillery, it tries to destroy them with missile attacks. More than that, Russia found an ally in this genocidal policy, Iran. Iranian deadly drones sent to Russia in hundreds became a threat to our critical infrastructure. That is how one terrorist has found the other It is just a matter of time when they will strike against your other allies. If we do not stop them now, we must do it. I believe there should be no taboos between us in our alliance. Ukraine never asked the American soldiers to fight on our land instead of us. I assure you that Ukrainian soldiers can perfectly operate American tanks and planes themselves.
What did he say? I didn't even hear what he said. Lord have mercy. His English isn't the best.
Soldiers can perfectly operate American tanks and planes themselves.
Oh, they can operate the planes and trains themselves.
Financial assistance is also critically important, and I would like to thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for both financial packages you have already provided us with and the ones you may be willing to decide on. Your money is not charity.
Come on!
It's an investment in the global security and democracy that we handle in the most responsible way.
Yes. I gotta hear him. Listen to what he just said. The money is not charity, like these people in the comments are leading you to believe. This money is going towards democracy and keeping them on the battlefield to be able to secure this war. And it's not like they're asking for this money. They are willing to take this money because we support them. So there's a difference. And I'll rewind it, but he says this money's not for charity. This money isn't just for fun. This money is going towards the fight for democracy. That is what it's going towards. And we choose to give them the money. They haven't forced us to give them anything. We choose to do this.
Is also critically important, and I would like to thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for both financial packages you have already provided us with and the ones you may be willing to decide on. Your money is not charity. It's an investment in the global security and democracy that we handle in the most.
We did vote on it. When you voted for your Congress people, when you voted for your elected officials, you did vote on it. So you did. Believe it or not, you did vote on it. And when you supported candidates that supported Ukraine, you voted on it. So yes, you did.
Responsible way. Russia could stop its aggression, really, if it wanted to, but
it was on the ballot. Ukraine was on the ballot. Ukraine was on the ballot. Women's rights were on the ballot. It was on the ballot. It was on the ballot.
Russia
yes, it was.
Its aggression.
Yes, it was. It was on the ballot. It was on the ballot.
But you can speed up our victory. I know it. And it will prove to
It was on everybody's ballot.
that no one can succeed
Yes,
in
it
breaking
was.
national borders. No one committing atrocities and reigning over people against their will. It would be naive to wait for steps towards peace from Russia, which enjoys being a terrorist state. Russians are still poisoned by the Kremlin. The restoration of international legal order is our joint task. We need peace. Yes, Ukraine has.
That's right. Angry gets what I'm saying. Everything is on the ballot. Democracy is on the ballot. Women's rights are on the ballot. Ukraine was on the ballot. Everything was on the ballot. Everything was on the ballot. Healthcare was on the ballot. Abortion was on the ballot. We can go down the list of what was on the ballot. Every single issue was on the ballot, and you guys got to choose who you voted for and what they supported. If you voted for somebody that didn't support Ukraine, then it was on the ballot. If you wanted to vote for somebody who supported Ukraine, it was on the ballot. If you voted for someone who believed in women's rights, it was on the ballot. If you voted for someone who didn't support abortion rights, it was on the ballot. But to say that it wasn't on the ballot is a lie.
The restoration of international legal order is our joint task. We need peace. Yes, Ukraine has already offered proposals, which I just discussed with President Biden, our peace formula, 10 points which should and must be implemented for our joint security, guaranteed for decades ahead. And the summit which can be held, I'm glad to stress that President Biden supported our peace initiative today. Each of you, ladies and gentlemen, can assist in the implementation to ensure that America's leadership remains solid, bicameral, and bipartisan. Thank you. You can strengthen sanctions to make Russia feel how ruinous its aggression truly is. It is in your power, really, to help us bring to justice everyone who started this unprovoked and criminal war. Let's do it. Let terrorists. Let the terrorist state be held responsible for its terror and aggression and compensate all losses done by this war. Let the world see that the United States are here. Ladies and gentlemen, Americans, in 2 days, we will celebrate Christmas. Maybe candlelit. Not because it's more romantic, no, but because there will be no electricity. Millions won't have neither heating nor running water.
We don't even know. First of all, I don't even believe that it's. I mean, I don't even believe that it's 30,000 pages. I mean, that's just 30,000 pages. I mean, that's just really, you really believe it's 30,000 pages? I mean, I could see 300, 3,000, 30,000 pages. Come on, give me a break. The Taiwan situation is far more concerning to me. It comes to global security. Okay. Which amendment? Again, Ukraine was on the ballot. It was on the ballot. You got to choose whether or not you wanted to support Ukraine. It was on every person's ballot across all 50 states.
On our energy infrastructure. But we do not complain. We do not judge and compare whose life is easier. Your well-being is the product of your national security, the result of your struggle for independence and your many victories. We Ukrainians will also go through our war of independence and freedom with dignity and success. We'll celebrate Christmas. Celebrate Christmas, and even if there is no electricity, the light of our faith in ourselves will not be put out. If Russian missiles attack us, we'll do our best to protect ourselves. If they attack us with Iranian drones and our people will have to go to bomb shelters on Christmas Eve, Ukrainians will still sit down at the holiday table and cheer up each other. And we don't have to know everyone's wish, as we know that all of us, millions of Ukrainians, wish the same victory.
Yes!
Only victory.
Yes!
We already built strong Ukraine with strong people, strong army, strong institutions together with you. We developed strong security guarantees for our country and for entire Europe and the world together with you. And also together with you, we'll put in place everyone who will defy freedom.
Yes!
In.
Come on!
This will be the basis to protect democracy in Europe and the world over. Now, on the special Christmas time, I want to thank you, all of you. I thank every American family which cherishes the warmth of its home and wishes the same warmth to other people. I thank President Biden,
Yes!
both parties at the Senate and the House for your invaluable assistance. I thank your cities and your citizens who supported Ukraine this year, who hosted our Ukrainians, our people, who waved our national flags, who acted to help us. Thank you all.
Thank you.
From everyone
Thank
who's
you.
now at the front line, from everyone who is evading victory. Standing here today, I recall the words of the President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, which are, I think, so good for this moment. The American people, in their righteous might, will win through to absolute victory. The Ukrainian people will win too, absolutely. I know that everything depends on us, on Ukrainian armed forces, yet so much depends on the world. So much in the world depends on you. When I was in Bakhmut yesterday, our heroes gave me the flag, the battle flag, the flag of those who defend Ukraine, Europe, and the world at the cost of their lives. They asked me to bring this flag to you, to the US Congress, to members of the House of Representatives and senators whose decisions can save millions of people. So let these decisions be taken. Let this flag stay with you, ladies and gentlemen. This flag is a symbol of our victory in this war. We stand, we fight, and we will win because we are united. Ukraine, America, and the entire free world. Just one thing, if I can, the last thing, thank you so much. May God protect our brave troops and citizens. May God forever bless the United States of America. Merry Christmas and happy, victorious New Year. Slava Ukraini.
The day after Christmas, 1941, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill
Wonderful.
of Congress to outline the
Wow, what a beautiful speech. What a beautiful speech. Let's go ahead and get into this. What a beautiful speech. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, that I support Ukraine. I mean, I support Ukraine over Russia. I think Russia is a threat to our nation. I think it's one of the most treasonous dictatorships that we've seen in my lifetime. And there is no reason why, as an American, you should be okay with the basically the violent attack that is being had on the people of Ukraine. The people of Ukraine do not deserve anything that is happening to them. They are being attacked. Innocent children are being attacked. Families are being attacked. And no, unfortunately, I do not support Russia. I support Ukraine. I support this man right here in his relentless defense of his own nation. I think that he is a great, 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 great president for democracy across all 50 states. I think he's a great example. Now, is there problems in Ukraine? Yeah. Is there problems in America? Yeah. Does that mean I'm against my own country because we have problems? No. What's going on? I
So you literally I don't want to do this. How was your day? How was your evening? How was your night? It was good.
I see you're saying no. It was. To be honest, this day wasn't the best.
Yeah.
My dog passed away this morning, so
Man, sorry to hear that. Your
yeah,
dog passed away?
yeah, it was pretty ugly. So, but
Did you have to put him down or did you have
I was on my way to put him to sleep, and he died in he died in my arms. He died in my arms.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's all right. You know, he's in a better place. He's in a better place. It'll be okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It was on.
Because I'm kind of pissed off at you right now. I'm gonna tell you this. I need for you to sit down here and explain this to me. I'm kind of pissed off at you, Judge.
When you voted for your Congress people, when you voted for your
it was not on the ballot.
hold on. When you voted for your Congress people and you voted for your senators and you voted for the president of the United States in 2020, this was the ballot because there was two distinct differences on how.
Wait, whoa. I need for you to explain to me because I read the ballot, I researched the ballot, and I need to know how Ukraine got on the ballot.
Ukraine was always on the ballot.
No. I
Let me
need for you to
why.
explain it.
Look, I am. When Republicans were running across the nation, they were anti. They were anti-Ukraine. They were saying Republicans were saying that they would vote against additional funding for Ukraine. So Kevin McCarthy, which is the leader of the Republican Congress, said that there wouldn't be a blank check. That's what he said. There wouldn't be a blank check for Ukraine, and they would not continue to give money to Ukraine. So, if you wanted to stop funding and stop giving money to Ukraine, you should have voted Republican. You should have voted for Congress people.
That's a catch-22, though.
I don't think so.
Okay, so if you voted for you said in 2020, right?
Yes.
All right, so if you want Trump to to have another 4 years, and he's going to give money over here to who's what's that I would like to say Qatar that murdered someone, a journalist.
Yeah.
Like that's a catch-22. But
well, what I'm saying is
that's a catch-22.
Right, but
and then you want to deal around with someone that goes against your basic principles. And I'm not talking about me because
let me say this real quick because I'm just now seeing this in the comments. If she is not being disrespectful, if she is not name calling, and then there's no reason for her to be muted. I don't know. I have not looked at what she said. I don't know who she's talking to, but if she hasn't name called or been saying things that are
people need rules
left, then she should not have been muted. If she disagrees policy-wise, then she has a right to say whatever she wants to say. So whatever you guys have, I don't know. You're saying she's spreading misinformation. I don't know what she said that was supposed misinformation, but if someone doesn't support Ukraine, they have a right to not support Ukraine. They have a right to not want extra funding to Ukraine. If she's name calling, I mean, if she's nasty, I don't know what nasty means. I mean, someone, but I'm saying that if she's name calling them stupid, dumb, things like that, then we mute, then we block. But if she is just having a difference of opinion, we don't do that. Let's get back to eyes. Let's get back to what's going on here. The problem is when you voted for Trump or Biden, I don't know who you voted for.
Correct. And I'm not going to expound on it.
Right. And then we don't even have to go there. But there are two different ideologies when it comes to foreign policy with Biden and Trump. The way they've run foreign policy is completely different. And we know this by when we were going into it. So if you wanted to go with the more soft approach, you voted for Biden. If you wanted to go with the bully approach, you voted for Trump. There were two different ways to deal with foreign policy. And that is what I'm saying. It wasn't specifically on the ballot, just like abortion wasn't on the ballot in certain areas. However, if you voted for Democrats, you were for abortion rights. And if you voted for Republicans, you were against voter rights. I mean, not voter rights.
All right. Abortion. So let me say this right here. I get the push. You know what I mean? The underlining of voting for things. I can vote both Democrat and Republican, all three. I can't say both when it comes down to three. So I can vote both Democrat, independent, and Republican because those are issues that I believe in. But when you, I do have a good respect of Trump when it comes down to he just came out being asked. My bad, I didn't even see you here. What's going on?
Hey, pretty
Really?
guys. How's it going? But John, I just came in 1 second. Sorry to interrupt you.
Okay.
I muted her because she was acting like a child with false information, saying, "No, you're wrong." So she wanted to act like a kid, so I treated her like a kid. I muted her for
Say
30
that again.
seconds. I didn't block her. I only muted her for 30 seconds.
Okay, I didn't know what was going on, but as long as they're not, I don't want her to feel. Look, a lot of these people